Hi! Hello lovelies, I hope you are doing well. This is a little bit of a different video. As you can probably tell, I am not in my usual location. I am filming with a different camera. I have a different setup in almost every way because this is a video that I've been wanting to make for months, that I have never really truly figured out how I wanted to put out this information, how I wanted to word things, and how I wanted to make this in the best way possible, and I didn't know how to until this moment as I'm sitting down. Now, obviously, I've been speaking out here and there about the things that are currently happening in Palestine, and I have obviously always shown a huge support, but I have never really either made a video or spoken about it in a place where it can simply be by itself, so that is why I am doing this today. Now, I'm making this for various reasons, which I will be letting you know about during the course of this video. Now, there are multiple reasons why I'm making this video. Number one, Palestine, Gaza, Rafah needs our help right now. Things are urgent. Things are really, really, really bad. And I cannot really truly describe how bad they are. The borders are closing. Soon enough, in weeks' time, people will not be able to get out. We know that. That has been known. That is something that Israel has been letting us know about. Things are closing down. People will not be able to get out soon enough. And that is why I think this is now a time urgency issue. Before, it was simply about trying to protect human lives, which is always has been. But now, more than ever, this is a time-sensitive issue. That is one of the reasons. Number two, there's been so much discourse, especially in the place where I am in. If you don't know, if this is your first video that you're watching from me, first of all, hello. Secondly, I am in the reaction sphere. Specifically, I make videos about K-pop, and I have been for the past 3 years. Now, there has been a specific release from my favorite group that has really sparked a lot of discourse, and that is another reason why I wanted to make this, because silence is a killer. And we know that. If you don't speak up, if you don't talk about it, if you don't make it known, if you don't let others know what is happening, people will continue to die. And we know that. We know. It's been happening since the beginning of time. People will not speak out. Things will happen. People will realize, oh no, what did we just let happen because of our own neglect as humans to speak out for each other. So we cannot simply let things go. We cannot simply close our mouths, close our eyes, close our ears, and not speak about it. That is not something that we can do. We can't do so. But we are taking part. We are taking the side of the offenders, the oppressors, the killers, if we decide to do so. If we decide to not speak up, we are effectively saying we are okay with what is happening. And as somebody who truly is not okay with what's happening, that is one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video. Number three, this is not about me. I know that I've been talking about me a little bit during this video, but this is simply not about me. This is not something that concerns me. I do not live here. I do not live this life. I do not truly understand what it is like to not be able to live. I am privileged, and I know that. I live in an apartment. I have a roof over my head. I'm able to afford what I need during the month. I do not struggle. But so many people are currently struggling. People's houses have been bombed. Supply lines are cut. People do not have food, clean water, electricity, Wi-Fi in many cases. People cannot live right now. The bombs are dangerous, yes. The guns are dangerous, yes. But one of the most deadly things in a genocide is the lack of food, lack of water, lack of heating. One of the first strikes that happens is the first one of the attack. Again, the bombs, the guns, the killings. That is phase 1. Phase 2 is the starvation, the dehydration, the hypothermia, the overheating. That is the next phase. And then the oppressors are simply hoping that we ignore things long enough for people to slowly die off. And that is truly what I believe is happening. We are currently, most of the world, there are many people who are currently speaking out about this, and I thank you so much. But there are people who are simply, again, closing their eyes, closing their ears, closing their mouths, and letting this go on. And if we let it go on long enough, we will see casualties that we could not even imagine. And just the thought of it makes me both angry and sad at the same time, because this has been going on for not just 8 months, not just 15 years, not a short amount of time. This has been going on for 75 years. Since the end of World War II, this has been happening. This has been a constant during that time, and no one seems to care. Because we don't have to. We truly do not have to in a place that we are in. People in Palestine have to care, because it is their livelihood. It is their way of life, and the way that they've been living in for generations. And it is truly appalling, of course. Somebody who feel like I have a touch with humanity. It is awful to think about. So I urge you, if you haven't already, please educate yourself. Read. Watch videos from people that are in the situation. Find out the truth. Find out the facts. Find out what has been truly going on, and not some sort of sanitized version of all of it that has been going on in the news. What is actually happening? Find out for yourself. Now, I know that a lot of it has been about the death, and I have been speaking about that, obviously, because that is one of the main things that are going on right now. There is a genocide, there's an ethnic cleansing, there is a killing of a group of people who have done nothing but live in the place that they were born in, that they are originated from. That is all that they are currently doing. But it's not just about that. For those who come out of it, they will have long-lasting effects for the rest of their lives. Palestine is made up about half of children, most of them under the age of 14. That's 1 million children who will grow up, hopefully, and will never forget the things that they've seen before. Truly, never. And I know in a part of myself that if we do something, which, God, I hope so, if they do get help, and in this moment they are saved, then they will be left to deal with everything that they've gone through on their own. Because we as a society do not really care about children who've gone through traumatic things. And it hurts. It hurts. And even though there's a part of me that feels like nothing will happen because of how things are currently going, the White House themselves are denying what is happening. There's a part of me that hopes that something will happen and something will change. The millions of Palestinians that are currently displaced, starving, dehydrated, and overheating right now need our help. And that is what I want to do. That is what I want. That is what I feel like I need to do as somebody who has always said that I have a strong empathy towards people, that I care, that I try to understand, and that I try in every way to help those who are in need. Now, up until recently, I was a minor, which meant that in many ways I couldn't monetarily help, and the only ways I could really do something is tell others about it, which is something I'm doing right now. But as an adult who currently has a YouTube account that is making money, I'm here to say that in the past 2 years that I've been in the creator program, I have never once taken out the funds that has been given me by you guys. And I've done so for many reasons. One being that I didn't know how to use it, if I would just take it to myself and just have that as a help, or if I should invest in something for you guys. I never really truly knew what I wanted to do with that money. Number 2 is that I am afraid of taxes, to say the least. The idea that I could put something down on a piece of paper that could get me in jail was always terrifying. So for a long time, I just simply never did that. But about a week ago, I set things up, and in hopefully this month, I will get all of the money that I've made so far from YouTube, which is, with conversion, about $230 US, which is not a lot, obviously. And it is part of the nature of what I do. I have gotten almost 1 million views on this channel, but because of what I do, copyright is something that is stopping me from making anything more than that. Now, on an average month, I make about $20. And that's not a lot, obviously. I will continue to fund in whatever way that I can with the funds that I have available as a student who is trying to pay for everything themselves. So in a lot of ways, I know that I'm limited, but with this, I think that I can do something. So from the moment that I do get this money, I will be spending it towards Palestinian families who need the help. Now, most of this will be from the Operation Olive Branch current spreadsheet, which if you don't follow them, first of all, do so. Do that on TikTok, on Instagram. They truly need our help. They have over 600 families that are currently in need of monetary help, monetary funds, and many of them are way under their goal. So, as soon as I get these funds out at the end of this month, I will donate all of it to Palestine and to relief efforts. Now, a part of me also wanted to donate some of that to community building, to helping the community restructure itself back again, because they're going to need a lot more than just what they have right now. But we are at such a low point right now that with the money that I have available, I know that I cannot truly do that. So, like I said, the money that I will get will be donated towards Palestinian families from Operation Olive Branch, their spreadsheet, and that is how I'm going to be moving forward. So, if you're watching one of my videos that is not thankfully copyright stricken, which many of them are, but I will let you know which ones aren't in case you want to watch some of my videos over to help me make some of that, make more money to help. Then I will let you know if you want to have that. But I also have finally, after a while, I have activated so that I will get monetary gains from shorts. I didn't know until recently that is something that you have to activate, and so I never did it. But it has been activated now for a few days, so watch my shorts. That will also generate income. Not as much as my YouTube videos, my other ones, but it will help. So, that is the plan. That is how it's going to be happening. I will be making a video during the end of this month to let you know some of the families and potentially the relief organizations that I have donated to. And then, for transparency's sake, I will do so. So, I think that is the part of the video that I originally just wanted to make, but I had something else that I wanted to really focus on as an ending part of this video, that if you find this video and if you want to help yourself, I will be linking 3 families' GoFundMes in this description box so that you can go and donate yourself. And I have personally given to these families, and I strongly encourage you to do so yourself. They are in different ranges away from their goal. However, none of them have fully been funded. So if you have the time and if you have the money, then please go and check out the description. I will link all of the families. I will also link Operation Olive Branch, their Instagram and their TikTok account, and also their entire spreadsheet with all the families that have a GoFundMe or another site up. Now, let's talk about these families real quick to sort of have a moment here that is not about ourselves, that is about people who are currently in need, both in medical ways, in food and water ways, and also in needing a home, needing safety. So that is what we're going to do. This is the first GoFundMe. This is the first family that I will be featuring. This is for Fouad Banat and his family of 6. They are currently in Rafah in a tent without any help currently, and they are many thousands and thousands of euros away from their goal. And I strongly urge you to share it and to find a way that you could possibly help, because they truly need it. Both his home and his family's shop has been destroyed during the bombings that have happened. They are currently in a tent and living with barely nothing. They currently have a goal of 50,000 euro, and they have specifically put out everything that they need this money for in the description, so please check that out. Now, this plan includes the cost for the accommodation, the rent of a house so they can find somewhere to live, and food, electricity, and also other bills that they need to pay, and also the fee that GoFundMe needs that they pay. So they currently have about a 50,000 euro goal, and they have only raised a little over 1,000 so far. So they have a long way to go, and things have slowed down a lot. So I will make sure to link the GoFundMe as well as his TikTok account, so that you can find that if you want to specifically go there. And yeah, please help them out because they really do need it. This is the second family that I'll be linking down below. This is from Dalia and her husband Rami and their 4 children. They are also currently living in tents, and they have lost their home, and they have lost the pharmacy that the father has been working at, and they currently need support to be able to evacuate safely with all their family members. They have about a 35,000 euro target, and they have raised a little over 20,000 so far. They still have ways to go, and people have been donating a lot. However, they need a lot more still. Now, some of the money that I'll be getting out of this, I will be sending to them as well so they can reach this target. But again, we need a lot more than just what I can give. Now, they also have set out a little plan for where the funds are going to be going, and they need about $5,000 per person to get them evacuated through the border. So that is where part of it's going to go, and also to get a roof over their head and to be able to get food after they've actually evacuated. So that is where the money is going to go. So please, if you can, help this family, help this couple and their 4 children, because they truly do need it. And I hope that in some way we can help. This is the last GoFundMe that I have specifically for today's video, but just letting you know, of course, like I said, there are hundreds of families that need help. So please, again, go and check out the full spreadsheet that Operation Olive Branch have out. But this is from Tarek, and this is to help his aunt and her husband, who are both currently handicapped, and they have, again, are living with no food, no water, and no safety, and no roof over their heads. And this is, again, to help them leave, and to help get them food once they come out, and also to help with the medical bills, since both of them are very much in need. So yeah, they have currently about a 50,000 euro goal to help all of them, and they have raised about 8,000 euros so far, which again is a long way until the final goal is reached. Now, a lot of people have been donating, but there still needs to be a lot more done, so please go and check that out as well. I will leave this GoFundMe as well as the I will leave all the TikTok accounts for all of the people that I have been putting here in this video, so that you can find them yourself, and either donate yourself or share it around to help spread awareness. So yeah, that is all that I had for this video. I hope that you will take some of this into heart, and hopefully not just listen to what I have to say, but listen to all of these people that currently need help. So yeah, like I said, I will leave all of the GoFundMe pages as well as the TikTok accounts, the Instagram accounts, and also I will leave some people on TikTok that I think you should follow who have been very very outspoken about this and has been helping a lot in terms of letting people know about this issue, but also helping to donate themselves. So check that out all in the description if you have the humanity. I don't really know what else to say. I truly hope, like I said, that you got something from this video and that I have made myself clear in how I feel about things and how I will be moving forward. So from this moment onward, as soon as I finally get these funds out, and again, there will probably be a lot of taxes on it because YouTube is an American company and that is just how things work. But as soon as I get it out, I will make a follow-up video, and I will do so until we have a ceasefire and they are free, which will be in a long time most likely. And I'm just hoping that this will help in some way. So again, when I get this money out, I will be donating it, and I will let you know where it is going. I will share all of the GoFundMes, and hopefully this can do some help. This can make some change in this terrible world. But yeah, I think that is everything I truly wanted to say. I know that this has been a long time coming, and believe me, I would have made this video 5 months ago if I had been in a better place. I still am not in a great place. This is not a video about me, obviously, but I've also been going through a lot in my personal life, and I knew that if I made this video when I wasn't in a good mental space, I would be bawling through the entire thing. So hopefully this made sense. Hopefully it wasn't too rambly, and hopefully I got my point across. So yeah, please help in whatever way you can. Please watch my videos now. I will, again, make sure that whenever I can, I will be posting shorts now because those are obviously guaranteed to be monetized. So watch my shorts if you haven't already. I know that they are not that interesting now, but they will help in terms of they will then be able to be monetized, and I'll be able to earn money from that. So please do so if you want to, of course, but I truly and highly suggest that you do. And yeah, I hopefully will continue on with making my videos. Again, I am in a very crazy space right now where I have a lot of things going on, and so I obviously will continue to make videos, but I'm boycotting a lot of things, and I am also really trying to be conscious of who I put on this channel, of course. So I will continue to make videos, but if you see something about me not wanting to make a certain video, then I hope you know why. But yeah, thank you for watching this video all the way through. That is something that you could do that makes a big difference, is watching the videos all the way through, because that'll push things towards the algorithm and it'll make more people see them. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this. I hope that I hope you got something from it, and hopefully we can do some change together in the smallest way I can as a creator who does not have a big platform, but also I do not have a small platform truly either. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for interacting if you do. Please share this around if you want to as well. But just letting you know that I am not the authoritative figure over this, and there are many other people who have a lot more an educated view of this, and a lot more of they're better speakers, and they are able to really put their point out there. So if you want to as well, like I said, go and find these people on TikTok that I'll be linking down below. And yeah, I think that is truly all that I wanted to say. So I hope you have a good rest of your day in whatever way you can. And please keep Palestine in your thoughts, and also keep talking about it. And never, ever forget what people are currently going through, what they have gone through, all the lives we've lost, and all the lives that are currently in jeopardy. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.